all your favorite British rock bands' favorite musician was a black rock and roll musician, just like these guys. This is right here, Chuck Berry. In my opinion, he's the true king of rock and roll. He wrote the song Johnny B. Good and many other hits. In my opinion, he is an absolute legend, and he's definitely one of the favorite artists of the Beatles, Rolling Stones, The Who, and much, much more. Then, of course, we have the legend himself, Little Richard. What an absolute legend this man was. One of the early pioneers of rock and roll. And once again, if you grew up in Great Britain and listened to rock and roll music, this guy was one of your heroes. Then, of course, every British rock guitarist's favorite guitarist, Jimi Hendrix. This guy was undoubtedly the most influential guitarist of an entire generation and for probably rock and roll in general. And yes, he was your favorite guitarist. Eric Clapton would tell you himself he could not hold a finger to this man. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. The fact of the matter is, rock and roll's origins are deeply rooted in American blues by artists such as B.B. King, Muddy Waters, and much, much more. Then you have the artists in other genres, such as jazz music, where Miles Davis, in my opinion, is the greatest of all time. And of course, we have hip hop with artists such as NWA, Tupac, Biggie Smalls, Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, and much, much more. Not to mention the king of pop himself, Michael Jackson. I mean, here's the thing. You can like the Beatles, you can like the Rolling Stones, Led Zeppelin, etc., etc. In fact, I love all of them. I kind of wish you guys would talk about the Kinks more because they're one of my favorites. But without those American artists that influenced them, none of them would exist, and they would tell you that themselves. And Led Zeppelin in particular, they're kind of notorious for stealing songs by black American blues artists, then not giving them credit. So be better. Don't do that yourself.